$25 a month, you could save up to $1,200 a year.
Thank you, Total Wireless, for helping me pull this off.
Total Wireless. Do amazing. Compatible 5G device required. 5G network in limited areas. Month equals 30 days. Savings claim made when compared to 4-line postpaid plans of leading carriers 10-20-20. See terms and conditions at totalwireless.com.
We've all been locked in our houses for a year. We have done a lot of things. And if you're anything like me, you know that there's some things that you've left behind. And that's why we're excited to tell you about an exciting offer from European Wax Center. So when you go there, you get the best by the best. Their certified wax specialists are expertly trained in prepping, protecting, and pampering your skin. By the way, they do over 7.5 million bikinis a year. With numbers like that, you know that you're getting the best bikini service. Their secret is their signature comfort wax. It's a proprietary blend of beeswax sourced from Europe, and then a lot of other skin-soothing ingredients, which allows for easy removal plus a less painful experience. And of course, safety and security have always been their priority, and now they've added enhanced health and hygienic measures for that extra confidence and care. European Wax Center is so confident you'll love their services. Guess what? They're offering all first-time guests their first wax free. That's amazing. Visit waxcenter.com. Book your reservation today. Your first wax for a new customer is free. Go get your wax.
Your morning starts now. It's the Q102 Jeff and Jen podcast, brought to you by CBG Airport. Start your trip at CBGAirport.com.
Teresa.
Hi, guys.
Hey. Teresa's looking for a second date update with a guy named Eric, and she's going to tell us all about it.
I'm so excited to talk to you.
Well, we're glad to have you.
You guys actually called my name out for Listener Appreciation Month, and that was so cool.
Yeah, well, thank you for listening.
I wish I was talking to you guys because I wanted Mitchell's gift card instead of a second date update.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, we get that. We get that.
Well, let's at least try to get you a second date with Eric.
All right, let's see. So I went out with Eric. So cool, honestly. He was laid back and he was easygoing, which is so amazing to run into these days. Don't you feel like everyone's just wound a little tight?
Funny, I was just thinking the same thing.
Yeah.
Everyone's like easy to anchor. Everyone's cranky.
It's stressful times we're living under, and not everyone is equipped to handle the levels of stress that are being thrust upon us at this
That's
point.
Another reason why I'm
time.
staying home. It's not to avoid the coronavirus. I'm just trying to avoid people. And
To avoid stressed out people that are living on the edge, and all it will
Yes.
take is one little poke from you to send them into a tailspin.
And you like to poke.
Who, me?
It's best for you as
Yeah,
an
you.
instigator to keep your butt at home.
I've been feeling that way, too. So that's why I like to surround myself with happy people.
Right.
That really helps me.
Yeah.
And he was such a happy guy. Honestly, he was so great. We went to lunch.
Lunch is a very good place to start.
Patios are cool. And I vetted him pretty hard where he's been going and what he's been doing to stay safe. He's been vigilant, so I felt safe to go out with him. And I was able to relax and just enjoy his company and the conversation. And I can't come up with anything that went sideways. I can't.
That's good that you're able to relax in this environment.
Right. That's hard. I struggle with that.
And it seems as if, like, now a prerequisite is it's no longer enough to be ideologically aligned when it comes to politics, religion, or have the future you see for yourselves, whether or not you want to get married or have kids. But now it is the way you conduct yourself in public in the middle of a pandemic.
Right.
We must share the same social distancing policies, mask policies.
Exactly. And he aced it, guys. Like, I was like, okay, this dude has got it. And I was so not expecting to feel relaxed, but I really did.
Wow. That's
and
pretty
then he
good.
never texted me.
And he what?
He never called. He never texted me.
Oh.
Nothing.
Did you reach out to him, or are you waiting for him to, like, are you sort of sitting on the sidelines saying,
Yeah, I'm pretty much sitting on the sidelines.
Okay. So
Maybe
you're more
he didn't
traditional.
like the vetting, though. Like maybe he felt interrogated.
Did you interrogate him, Teresa?
I did. Maybe that was it. I don't know. I want an answer because I really liked him. And I'm really disappointed that he hasn't reached out.
But you're kind of feeling like, hey, the ball's in his court. If he wants to call, he'll call. If he doesn't, I will call Jeff and Jen on Second Date Update.
I will find you, and you will answer more questions.
Second interrogation round.
Right.
Yeah.
Let Jeff and Jen
Interrogation.
interrogate. Now we're going to interrogate him.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. Anything else we need to know before we proceed?
No, I think that's it. I hope you guys can help.
We're going to certainly try. So why don't we take a break here? When we come back, we'll call Eric and see what he thought of Teresa and his date with her. Coming up next, Jeff and Jenn at Q102. Teresa went on a date with Eric. Nice, fun, outdoor patio lunch date. Seemed to hit it off, but there's been no text. There's been no phone call. Teresa hasn't tried either, though, in Eric's defense. Not that it's her job, but she's leaving it to him. Ball's in his court. He's not taking advantage of the opportunity to reconnect. That leaves Teresa thinking, hey, how did I misjudge this? Mm-hmm. And one possible theory that came up for just a second is maybe I interrogated him too much on the date. But if that is the case, it is Teresa's assertion that interrogation equals interest. If I'm interested in you, then I got questions about you.
Yeah,
I don't find
that's how I would take it.
Bother. Right. It's like we tell Jen, whenever Jen feels like she's being picked on by the gang here.
Oh, God,
when really,
but now this is horse right
we're just
here.
Playing, we're just having
nice
fun
try,
with her.
but no.
If we didn't love her.
Wrong answer.
Laughing with you.
No, you don't.
If we didn't care, we would ignore.
Right.
Yeah.
Jen, you just make it very easy sometimes.
He is on our side now.
Sides. What side?
Yep. Oh, please.
There's no sides
Put that rock down, Tim.
of all of your crystals.
But we digress. Teresa, we're going to call Eric. Unless there's anything you thought of between the break and now that we should consider before we call him, now's the time.
No, go ahead.
Okay,
Call him
we're
up.
calling Eric.
Hello.
Oh, hi. Is this Eric?
It is, yeah.
It just flung my pen across the room. Hey, Eric, it's Jeff and Jen at Q102. How you doing this morning?
Like the radio people.
We are the radio people, sir. We're all here. Jen's here. Tim's here. Fritz is here. We got you on speaker.
Good
morning.
What's going on?
Well, gosh, you have a familiar voice. Have we spoken before? Wait a minute. Have you been on Second Date Update before?
Maybe.
For real?
And you picked up the phone anyway?
Hey, you know.
I'm trying to remember. Who did you go out with?
So I had one really bizarre date with this woman.
Who are we talking about? Are we talking about this date or the previous date?
Teresa.
Oh, it's Teresa. Okay.
Yeah. And
What was bizarre about this? She sounds.
Well, like you said, she was super nice, really attractive, really, really hot. But she showed up at the restaurant with a little dog in her purse.
Well, like a live dog?
Yeah, not a stuffed animal. She has this little pet chihuahua that goes everywhere with her. And she claims that her pet chihuahua can sniff out coronavirus.
Really?
Huh. And how does she know this?
Well, apparently he's usually a friendly little guy, but got all snippy with some woman a few weeks ago, and it turned out this woman tested positive a couple days later. So Teresa was convinced that her dog sensed the coronavirus. And meanwhile, I just want a Corona beer while we're on a date while she's telling me this. And now the dog goes everywhere with her.
To sniff it out.
That's
as
gotta
a
be
prevention
interesting.
measure.
So, like, you're at a patio lunch, and whoever walks by who's got coronavirus, I would imagine the dog would just freak out over, right? I mean, did that happen when you were on your lunch date ever?
Kind of. Because if the dog starts acting up around someone that walks by, whether it's a stranger or someone she doesn't even know, she tells the person they need to go get tested for the coronavirus.
Oh, no.
See, but I feel like the dogs that are trained to, be a diabetic alert dog or like
Drug sniffing dog.
or even a drug sniffing beagle at the airport, like there's training for that. They just don't start doing it out of nowhere.
Yeah, they go over, they sniff, and then they sit. Like
Aren't
they
there some
made
animals,
a
though, that can, like, kind of tell when there's something wrong with you, like if you're sick or if someone's about to die at, like, nursing homes
It's
and stuff?
cancer. I've heard a lot of stories about dogs discovering their owner's cancer.
I've heard that, too.
They sniffed it out.
So
What do they do, though? Do they bark until they go get tested?
Yeah.
she also said her dog helps her stay away from people who are sick. It was just so
Bizarre.
strange. It was
Too
bizarre.
much trust.
I mean, it was just like, I was like, what the hell am I getting into?
I would almost buy that at face value, and I know that Teresa's got to be chomping at the bit to tell her side. Teresa, let's talk about, what's your dog's name?
Frankfurter.
Really?
I like it.
That's funny.
You would think you'd
that
get a
is
Chihuahua
cute.
named, Taco.
Or a wiener
Taco,
dog
yeah.
named
Or
Frankfurter.
something. Right. I like it. So what's the deal? How did you discover that Frankfurter had this gift?
Oh my God. He's out here keeping Mama safe. I don't know what I'd do without him. Every time he barks at someone, he never barks. He never barks. And he's a Chihuahua.
And what kind of bark
When
is
he
it?
barks
Like,
at
is it an
someone-
angry bark, like you're the enemy kind of bark, or is it a hey, you're in danger kind of bark?
It's a hey, you're in danger kind of bark. It's not like he goes off on the other person, but he just starts barking.
So it's not like threatening the other person.
Yeah.
And is he detecting COVID or the antibodies?
Ooh, good question.
I honestly don't know. When he barks, I immediately get away from the other person, just so we're at a proper 6 feet distance if we weren't already. And I tell him to go get tested because you never know. Better safe than sorry.
That's wild.
Hey, in these days, if you find something that brings you comfort,
I mean, I would expect that from a hound, I guess. I'm surprised, like a Chihuahua.
a Chihuahua would have that gift.
Yeah.
Are you profiling Chihuahuas?
I am. I'm totally
Let's be very careful.
using a broad brush here. Wow.
He's amazing. I don't know what I'd do without him.
Now, Eric, what if she had just taken her dog to lunch and there was no coronavirus connection there? Would you have been okay with that?
I mean, if she had said that, oh, I couldn't leave my dog home today because of XYZ, then yeah. But when she threw in that my dog sniffs out coronavirus, I was like, what the hell? So, I mean, it was just kind of bizarre. I mean, it's like, had she said that to the wrong person, that could have went left real quick. And it's like,
Given how high-strung people are.
Yeah.
Right.
What has been the general reaction of someone if you tell them that, your dog sniffs out COVID and you think they should get tested?
Eric was the first person that I told about the reasoning behind why you should get tested. I hadn't told anyone else, but it was because my Chihuahua was barking. The Frankfurter could sense it, but I just told them, hey, you should get tested. But I didn't tell them about my Chihuahua. But I always say, dogs before dudes, so whatever.
I mean, it was only one date. So, I mean.
Interesting.
Well, if you didn't feel the connection that I felt, nothing I could do.
Well, if it is a true gift that Frankfurter has, I think that's really impressive. And I would like to borrow that dog. And I go out places.
You looking for a job? Did
She
you want
wants
to work
to bring
here?
him here.
Yeah,
Screen 'em.
every day.
Every day. And
I've
just,
been seeing how you people have been living.
that's right.
And I want to know.
And I'm a little nervous. I want to get one of those slings, those baby slings, and just put little Frankfurter in that.
Yeah.
Can you teach Merle to do that?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God. I don't know what my dog is capable of.
Well, Eric, we appreciate you taking the call. And Teresa, I'm sorry it didn't work out this time, but we always appreciate people who come on Second Date Update and put themselves out there.
Thank you guys anyway.
Yeah,
I
good
appreciate
luck.
it. And Eric, you take care.
Thanks, guys. You too.
Yeah, and if you need any help from us at all, we are open for business. Just send us an email if you need us to make a Second Date Update call for you. Jeff and Jen at WKRQ.com.
Thanks for listening to the Q102 Jeff and Jen Morning Show podcast, brought to you by CBG Airport. Start your trip at CBGAirport.com.
This episode is also sponsored by Zelle. Zelle is a great way to send money to family and friends no matter where they bank in the U.S. right from your banking app. Personally, I always use Zelle to pay my barber, and I use it to send him a little bit extra because, he's really getting in their scalp, and he does a really good job, and he's kind of got to wash out all those little tiny short hairs, and if you don't wash them out, then you're itchy for the rest of the day. I don't know. I feel like he deserves a little bit extra for that. It goes straight into the recipient's bank account in minutes between enrolled users. You can use it for all kinds of stuff, not just to pay your barber for putting up with you. You can send some money to your friend for his birthday because you forgot it. So if you're listening, Brian, sorry, buy yourself something nice. The best part about Zelle is you probably already have it since it's in over 1,000 banking apps. So look for Zelle in your banking app today.